What's up? What's up? What's up? Tune in to another show of Full Value. You already know who I am. They call me Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Last name Williams. We out here. We're back at it. We did a pretty good, darn good job yesterday. But we had a couple games. The play of the day hit, because you guys know play of the day hit. Okay. We had the under in those two games last night. The Rangers was easy money under. Should have had them on the call too. Dodgers, 6-4 that went to extra innings. Should have gave you guys the hits instead of the point total. You know. We also had the over didn't hit on the Red Sox. It was damn close though. It was damn close. Play of the day hit. That was easy money. Cubs hit as underdogs. I think they go for a sweep again today, but we'll get into that. The Blue Jays, I think, was the worst pick I gave out. The Blue Jays. They once the game started, they lost. I don't know if you guys watched that or noticed that. Once the game started, they lost. But bounce back. We got our thing here. We went what 4-3. We had in the MLS, Montreal did their thing. Vancouver went over. It went to three, and it worked, But I'm not a MLS guy. But we broke it down real good. We got some winners in there, but we got a big slate today of games. NCAA football is out. Hope you guys are ready for that. The last week of the NFL preseason is among us. I hope you guys are ready for the season. A lot of shit going on. We'll talk about that. We have MLB, we have WNBA. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And let's just jump right in. Let's finish this with the MLB. MLB been going on all day. There's spots I did like today, but that was early, so can't take no credit off of that. But there's spots I also like down here. We like the Cubs and the Mets. Lester is playing against DeGrom. 10-9 with a 4.49 ERA against DeGrom. 2.56 ERA. He's 8-7. Now the Mets trying to avoid the sweep. You guys know what it means to avoid the sweep. Me, the Mets been losing. They're on a losing streak. If they were going to win, they were going to win yesterday. We had the Cubs there. The Cubs came out early and often and hit the ball very nicely. Now we have Leicester that's trying to continue their run. They're trying to catch up to STL. I'm telling you guys this right now, okay? The Grom, okay, he's good. He's really good. The Mets is favorite. Leicester, he took a loss on Friday. He gave up 6 runs in 9 innings. Okay, on 9 hits, my bad, in 4.5 innings. So he didn't even get the decision because he didn't get to five, and the game went way over 9-3. This is another game I think he gets hit, but the difference is DeGrom is 2-2 with a 3.04 ERA and 8 regular starts against these guys. But Leicester is 6-1 with a 3.40 ERA and 9 regular starts against the Mets. So Leicester has a better record against these guys, and the under looks like a play here. But I like the juice on this. I don't like what I see from the Mets right now. The Mets are not playing good baseball, and there's no way I could back them right now. They should not be underdogs. I mean, they should not be favorite. Cubs is the team that's on the winning streak. Last time I checked, Cubs is on what, a 2-game winning streak. These guys are on a 5-game losing streak. Okay, the only reason though is because the Cubs is not good on the road, and that's why these guys are out here and disrespecting them like that. But they shouldn't. I got the Cubs here to continue this sweep, continue this, and at that plus money, guaranteed I got them. I like them right here on the money line. The Cubs, baby. Lester on the mound. 6-1. He's about to be 7-1 against these guys. Next game, we got the Reds and the Mariners. This is a game right here. We got Wood on the mound. He's from the Dodgers. He's 1-3 with a 6.07 ERA. Since he got traded, he hasn't been playing well. Duggar, I don't know who this Duggar guy is, but I think Duggar gets hit. And when I mean hit, I mean seriously hit. But we'll break him down. He's 0-1 with a 10.80 ERA. Who is Duggar? You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. These guys are two both garbage teams. Don't forget, right? Now, the young players are doing their thing and they're hitting the ball. The development staff is developing the players. Okay. And I tell you this, Duggar, he's a rookie. He rested on Wednesday because he was supposed to play Wednesday. He was supposed to play Wednesday against these guys, but he didn't. He got his start pushed back to today. Now, is he going to be good in his next in the extra days of rest? In his major league debut, that was like August 5th. He lost against the Mets. He allowed 5 hits, 4 walks, and 6 runs in 5 innings. So he played enough to get the to get the loss. And with that sucks. Honestly, Wood, he's better on the road than at home. Okay, he's 4.76 on the road, than 7.82. Okay, and he only has one quality start in 6 starts. This is the type of thing I like. I like the under in this game. Okay, I don't see this game going over, and I like the under. If I pick a side here, I also like Cincinnati, but you can't trust Wood because Wood hasn't been playing too well, and he's not really a reliable pitcher. Yeah, he's better on the road, but I could basically back him on the under and him keeping his control down if he wants to win, than him literally winning the game. These two teams are not good at all, and what are they playing for? They're just actually trying to you know get by and see what they have for next year. So in saying that, I think the pitchers are going to come out good. Duggar, he should get hit. I think he's going to get hit, but I don't think Wood is going to get hit. So that's the difference. And I'll take the runs under, then taking the hits under. And aside, Cincinnati is two favorite to be on this side. A5, they're going to sweep these guys. If you look at it too, the first game was 6-3, second game 8-5, third game 5-0. The pattern is -1 Cincinnati. Let me see if you get more juice than the over under. Because I might give the -1. Because when I see patterns here, baseball is more about numbers and patterns. It's not like yeah, it's about the pitcher and all that, but like if the numbers is yelling to you something, then it must be what it is. You know what I mean? I like Cincinnati -1. I could see them. I could see them covering here, and I could see them doing their thing. So I like Cincinnati -1 instead of forcing the underplay and hoping these pitchers get a good start. I like the under, and I do see Duggar getting hit here. So I like Cincinnati -1. Next game we got Mariners and Rangers. We got King Felix on the mound. He's 1-4 with a 6.09 ERA. And we have Lynn 14-9 with a 3.85 ERA. Now King Felix, okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? You're good, Sam? You having a good day out there? You have your picks going? What's your top pick of the day? So we got King Felix on the second day start, and the first time he played, he won. Okay. Now these guys are getting whopped. They just came off a trip at home from the Yankees. The Yankees gave them licks, and what are they gonna do about it? It's all good. It's all good. I gave out some losers too on the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays sucked. The play of the day was legit. The we had a decent day. We still have more winners than overs, and you never be sorry for capping. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. At the end of the day, it's how much you win compared to how much you lose. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Shit happens. They went off to a good start. So we got honestly, I'm gonna fade Felix. I don't think he's ready to be in the leagues right now. And Seattle's just terrible. Lynn is pretty good. He's doing his thing for the Texas. Texas just came off a game on beating the Angels yesterday, so they're feeling their groove. These guys, he's trying to do his thing. He's actually 15-23. What else can we say? What else can we say? Hernandez. Yeah, yeah. The twins. That was easy casher. Easy casher. No worries. No worries. I got you guys. The Rangers, they're actually hit Hernandez a lot. He's 19-25 with a 4.18 ERA in a 57 career starts against the Texas. He's 7-12 in 27 turns at Texas. So he don't play good with these guys. Now we have Lynn here. He thrives against these Mariners. There's no way you pick the Mariners. Yeah, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. No way you picked the Mariners here. You would have to pick the Texas. I see Texas destroying these guys today. And Felix, honestly, this guy he's not doing too good. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna give. I do like the under here. Because if he's gonna come out with a win, right? He's gonna have to have control on the pitches that he does. Texas is not hitting right now. Mariners is not hitting right now, but they're giving up. They're giving up runs. And the question is, what type of pitchers are we going to see? So instead of backing aside here, because anything could happen, obviously, and we know that Texas does hit this Felix guy at 10.5. I like the under, but I like the over in hits. These guys yesterday. So the Mariners, we all know, give up hits like nothing. Okay, Texas had 7 hits yesterday against. I could see them getting a lot of hits today, but they didn't go over. They didn't capitalize on what they had to do. With Seattle, I see them getting hit. I like the over 17 hits. Hasn't been going over, but I like the over. Next game we got Pittsburgh, Colorado. This is a game right here that Trevor Williams, he's 6-6 with a 5.35 ERA. Gonzalez 0-5 with a 6.43 ERA. This right here, I am going to pick Pirates. Okay, I'll tell you why. Chichi Gonzalez, he's not good. He's 0-5. Okay, Trevor Williams, he's not good neither. But he in his interviews I've been watching, he's really playing. He's really looking to play better. You know, he's not looking for excuses. He's trying to work on his game. He's trying to gain some momentum. He was 2-1 uh, against these guys. He's 3-2 in August, and he's trying to finish strong against a team that he's pretty good against. Gonzalez, he's still trying to fight back on his injuries. He's 0-2 against Pittsburgh. He heals at 8.22, and I tell you, in this one, I would have to pick the Texans at a boat pick'em line. Basically, I like Pittsburgh here. I don't like the Rockies. I like Pittsburgh here. The over under looks like a good over under too. Boston just beat up on these guys. It was at 14.5. I wouldn't go under on this game like I told you guys. I don't do unders in Coors Field. And I'll have to go Pittsburgh. Dodgers, Diamondbacks, Ryu versus Kelly. 12-4 Ryu with a 2.00 ERA. Kelly 9-13 with a 4.86 ERA. Now, I tell you this. Dodgers will be in playoff game. Okay? The Diamondbacks, they're not gonna be in the playoffs, okay? They're trying to do their thing. Okay. But we all know they have a nice win streak going on, but Diamondbacks they don't hit. You know what I mean? They're not good with this stuff. Actually, Ryu is actually 3-0 in the starts against the Diamondbacks. He allowed one run in 20 innings against these guys, giving up only 12 hits while striking out 14 guys and walking one batter. So you guys already know what I'm gonna pick. Ryu is 6-3 in 16 starts against the Diamondbacks, right? The Diamondbacks Kelly. This guy, he's a rookie, so you already know what rookies do. Rookie gives up 3 runs in 6 innings. He's pretty good though. Like he keeps the ball inside. He has a good changeup. He does his thing. But a lot of people feel that Ryu gets touched today. Do I feel that way? No. I like the hits. It honestly opened at 17.5. The hits in this game, which I thought was pretty crazy when I looked at it. But then I said if it comes back to it when it's time to bet on it, for sure I'm gonna yap on it. So now I'm looking, it's at 16. They dropped it down. I would pick the hits instead of picking a side, okay? Instead of picking the Dodgers or Arizona, I would just pick the hits under 16.5. Dodgers haven't been hitting. We all know that. And we have a team here that is not good at hitting themselves. So Dodgers have their ace on the mound, and this rookie's pretty good. So I like the under 16 hits in the Dodgers game. Uh, Last game for this MLB, we got the Padres versus the San Fran. Now Padres, they're not bad. They're not bad. We have Paddock on the mound. He's 7-7 with a 3.84 ERA, and Rodriguez 5-6 with a 5.26 ERA. And this right here, all I know is that the Padres just were in an intense matchup with the Dodgers. Okay, yeah, 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 and the Giants. Oh damn, these damn Giants! They're not playing well right now. We all know that. We've seen that, right? Now, all I know is that These guys, okay, we got Rodriguez. He's trying to get his first home run since April 21st. Do you know how long that is? Imagine being a pitcher in the major league and the last time you won in front of your fans was April. We're almost in September, fam. Wow. But he's pretty good against these Padres. Okay. And he pitched well. He keeps them in check and he does what he needs to do. Okay. He has he's rocking a 2.08 ERA against these Padres. Okay. We have which is he's 0-2. He's yielding a 10.06 ERA in 4 starts. And he was facing the Giants for the third time this season. He complied with a 3.60 ERA without getting a decision in a 3-1 start. And he lost 6-5. So one game he played, he did good. He held them to the under. One game he played, he held them to the over. The other 2 games he played this month, as of they figured out that these guys are trash, okay, he got walked. 10.06 ERA. That's a lot of runs. So me, I will fade Paddock. That's for sure. I like the Giants here, and I like the Giants to hit these guys real bad. I like the Giants here. So my plays for the day will be: we got an underdog, a big underdog here, big underdog, big underdog. We got the Cubs to complete the sweep of the Mets. We had them at plus money yesterday, and now we have them at a bigger plus money today. The Reds and the Mariners, I like the under in this game, but I'm not going to give that. I'm going to give the Reds to win this game. I like the Reds here. Texas and Mariners, under in the Texas Mariners game. Okay, under 10.5. Pirates, I like the Pirates here, but I also like the over. I'll get back to that. Dodgers and Diamondbacks, under 16.5 hits. Giants, money line. So back to the Pirates game and the Rockies. Nah, I don't like the over in the San Fran game. I don't like it. These two pitchers when they meet the certain team, I don't believe in the Giants bats. I don't believe in the Padres bats. The Padres just look good because they play good against the Dodgers. You know what I mean? And Dodgers is not a good road team. So like all that comes into play. In this situation, I watched what the Giants did. I watched what the Padres did. And I don't find them a team that like they're not over teams, you know what I mean? They're not those type of teams. And me personally, I could see the over. Don't get me wrong. Like Rodriguez, he's healing a lot of runs. Paddock in his last 2 starts in this month, he yielded almost 10.5. So the numbers is speaking to the over. But I have more value on the Giants winning the game than the over. So for that, Joseph, I don't like the over. I like the Giants. The over I do like though is in this Colorado Pirates game. I like the over in that. But Gonzalez, I don't think that he wins, so I like the Pirates. So those are my plays. The Giants, the under hits and the Diamondbacks, the Pirates, the under in the Rangers game, the Reds, the Cubs. Now we're gonna go to WNBA, and then we're gonna hit up that football, the college football, real quick. and the NFL and all that. Make it quick, and if you guys have any special games you guys want me to touch on, let me know. I capped everything. Don't worry about that. So we got into the first game we got in WNBA. You guys better get your pens and papers ready. We're pretty good in WNBA. Ain't the Los Angeles Sparks against in the Indiana Fever. The Sparks is favored by 5.5. The Sparks got walked the last time we got them at a 6.5, and now they're favorites. Could you believe that shit? Like, all I know is that this is a type of game I don't like a side. After from what I seen, how the Sparks are giving up points and buckets in bunches, and the Fever is actually playing good right now. When I mean playing good, not playing good enough for me to back them, but playing good enough meaning they're scoring. So this is a game I like. I like the over in this game. I like the over 151. No, 157. I like the over in that game. Next game, Atlanta and Phoenix. Phoenix, they're looking to get 50%. Atlanta, they're awful at home. Phoenix is awful on the road. The spread is 5.5. And Phoenix is coming off a nice win of New York. And they're trying to finish this road trip with a win. And they covered in New York. So I would go back to the well for them to cover again. But Atlanta been covering too. If you guys been watching, Atlanta been covering these, but there's close to the end. Everybody needs to win. Okay, everybody needs to win. This is the second game of the road trip. Okay, if you look at the standings, right? Certain teams need to win, and that's when you know there's only 5 games left in WNBA. Okay, we have we have Phoenix in fifth, right? We have the Los Angeles, not too good. Phoenix could hop over Seattle. They just need to tie it. They own the tiebreaker in that. Okay, they could easily Minnesota. Obviously, they might not catch Minnesota, but Phoenix and Seattle is easily in the runnings. Atlanta is the worst team in the league in their division. Okay, and they're the worst team in the league, literally the worst team in the league. Phoenix has the most the score in the league, and straight up, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I like Phoenix to cover this spread. I like Phoenix to cover the spread. Dallas has more wins than Atlanta. Come on. There's no way you can back these guys. Now, Chicago, Dallas. We back Chicago. Chicago been cashing for us. They've been very, very nice to us. Okay. This is a game that I see the over going, but I cannot back Dallas on the road. There's no way I back Dallas on the road. Dallas is not a good team. Dallas lost is on a losing streak. They lost against Atlanta, but they're still not the worst team in the league. Okay. The spread is 11.5. The last time these guys meet, both games went down under. I'm not going to pick a spread in this side because there's no way I'm going to pick a spread with 11.5 for Chicago. But the under, I will pick. The under 158. So the place for this is the over in the Los Angeles game in the Indiana. I would even pick Indiana to cover the spread. Real stuff, like because you guys already know I'm not an over guy, but I like overs when the money's showing me the over. But I do like Indiana to cover the spread. And I've seen the Angels. They're not playing too good. So Indiana, boom, cover the spread. Phoenix, cover the spread. Chicago, Dallas, under. Those are the plays for the WNBA. And now, without further ado, We're gonna hit up the NCAA football. Okay. I seen the chat that Sam likes Utah. I see. Make sure before we hit that, all the plays that we just reviewed, the WNBA and the MLB, will be on the Twitter at KWilliams811. Make sure you go follow that. For the NFL, the CFL, and NCAA, we got like a little nice package for you guys. If you guys want to know, hit me up in the DMs. We show all the picks on the premium picks. Obviously, the premium picks I'm gonna post it when it already made, so you guys are not gonna see no premium picks till the game is started. You're gonna get the free picks. Obviously, I'll put that before the game starts. You're gonna see you're gonna see everything. You're gonna see the record, and we just keep it legit over here. You guys know how it is. We don't need to fabricate anything, and just make that bookie pay us. But I see you guys all the way. All these games, you guys are at the 10-15 game. Are you guys serious? You guys are serious? That's the only game you guys like out of this NCAA card? The Utah? Out of all the games, you guys went to the last game of the night. I love the chat. I love the chat. But you guys want to talk about it? We'll talk about it first. Utah money line, the spread, I don't know. Yes, I don't know about the spread. The spread opened at 3.5, now it's at 6. If you guys got it at 3.5 and 2.5, I would, by all means, I would say pick the spread. But at 6.5, there is no way you should be backing that. BYU looks good at that point. Okay. The last time these guys seen each other, BYU was up the whole game. And then these guys just came back and like whopped these guys. So like, and half of these guys' crews are back. It's not like they lost their whole team in the draft or anything like that. It's not like Clemson. So this is the type of game. Yeah, I do like the over. I see it being potent. I see these guys offense looking good. The over looks nice. The defense hasn't really their defense is coach and all that. It hasn't really looked too good. Zach Moss, he I think he's gonna I think he's gonna I think he's gonna do what he has to do. And if he does what he has to do, the over might be a little risky because mind you, he's a nice he's a nice he's a nice running back. And the more running you do, is BYU gonna stop the run? If they're able to stop the run and force them to do what they don't want to do, which is Utah to pass now, then the difference, you know what I'm saying? The difference would be very different now. Okay. Now, BYU's offensive coach, he's pretty good. The coach for BYU, Zach Wilson. This guy, all he watches and tries to do off the off season is mimic his quarterback to play like Breeze, Mahomes, and Brady. Those guys obviously go over. You know what I mean? So if he's gonna pick like a no huddle defense type, no huddle offense, that type of shit, I like this game to go over. And yeah, that would be one of the plays. I like the over in this Utah game. Now, next game we're gonna go to. Let's hit up that Clemson game. The defending champs. Okay. The spread is at 36.5, 37 against Georgia Tech. The defending champs are not gonna have 7 of their nice players that enter the draft, so it's gonna be a little different. The over under, well, if they cover, it has to go over, right? Like real shit. Georgia Tech now. That's the question. Well, is Georgia Tech good enough to backdoor cover? Because obviously, the bigger question is what is the score gonna be at halftime? You understand what I'm saying? Because if by halftime this game is a disaster, Georgia Tech is not covering that spread. So Georgia Tech had like either for us to cover that spread, Georgia Tech would have to score first, okay, or play hell of a good defense, okay. This is the type of game I would stay off of. I want to see how Clemson's gonna play with the new players they have. I want to see how they're gonna move, and these are the type of things. Like the first week, I don't really put a lot of plays down, but I have leans and I have nice angles. I don't go all crazy, and I'm not gonna force certain things. And Clemson is one of those games that I'm really not gonna force. I'm gonna watch it though, and that's 100% for sure. Now, let's hit up the UCLA game. That UCLA game with Cincinnati. Now, UCLA Cincinnati, the over under is about 58.5. In the chat, we like the under. Now let's break this down. Last time these guys played, yeah, it was not bad. You know, Cincinnati though, Cincinnati, they're they're it's what are they gonna do? Are they gonna do? Are they gonna still stick with running? Is their defense gonna dictate? Are they gonna have offense? UCLA, we already know UCLA's defense is not that good, right? You guys all know that, right? UCLA's defense is not that good. UCLA is not that good, but their line moved from 1 to 3 because a lot of money is going on UCLA. It opened at 2.5 and went all the way to 4.5. Everybody's hitting on it. I think, right, that Cincinnati beats up on UCLA. I don't see UCLA winning this game. So I like Cincinnati here. UCLA is gonna have a long season, I find. I don't think they're ready yet. They have a lot of young players still, and I can't back them right now till I see them show me something worth backing. So me, I'm gonna fade UCLA, and I like Cincinnati plus minus the points. Next game I like here is Texas Texas A&M against Texas State. I think Texas A&M covers this spread. Why? Because Texas State now, I don't think. Okay, first of all, I think Texas A&M. Everybody feels that because their game against Clemson next week, they're going to be looking ahead and all that. I don't think they're looking ahead at all. I think they're pretty confident and know that they're gonna play Clemson and probably cover. They might lose, but play Clemson. But I'll know if they're gonna lose by the way Clemson plays today when I watch them. But Texas State hasn't been good against Texas A&M anyways, and this is a type of game that these guys are gonna cover that spread. The spread looks pretty ridiculous, but I like the way they prepare themselves. I like the way their coach talks, and even everybody knows now because the betting is legal and stuff. Everybody knows what your underdog is. They know they have to cover a 33.5 spread, but they don't care. They're trying to say, any game we go out here, we have to play like an NFL team, right? Because the players are trying to go to the NFL, and I think they come and handle business here, and I like Texas A&M to cover the points. And the one more game, the last game I touched on that I like is I like the Tulane, the over in the Texas A&M. The only thing I'm scared about is that Texas State is not going to produce the amount of points they need to. That's the only thing I'm scared about, and that's why I took the spread, right? Because if they don't score, like we're hoping on these guys to get destroyed. You know what I mean? But what if they score 10? Let's say they score 10 points. Texas A&M gets 40, 42 or some shit. That's a cover for us, right? Or 40 some shit. I don't know. I think the over goes hand in hand. It should go hand in hand. But is Texas State gonna really score though? I don't know, man. If Texas State's going to score, that's the question here. I'll be surprised because they score what 7 to 14 points. These guys get all 40 points. That's a easy cover, but that's not over, right? So I don't know. I don't. I see where you're coming from, but I don't like the over. I feel safer picking the spread against them than the over, Sam. Last game I got on the card that I like is Tulane and FIU. Tulane opened up as a minus 3.5 favorites. Now they're still 3.5 favorites. Some places you can find them at 2.5. The total is 58.5. This is a game. Mm, I don't think the defense is gonna. I don't think the defense is gonna hold Texas A&M. You know, so I think one of them is gonna hold the other, but also like Texas can't score whether or not your defense is good. So now put in a good defense now, right? What's really gonna happen? You know what I mean? That's why. And there's so much variables on the pick. That's why I'm saying, you know what I mean? But it could still go over. But like I find it's more easier to cap when it's just very simple. It's either you're gonna get blown out or not, you know? Is these guys gonna blow these guys out? Yes or no? These guys can't score. That's why the spread is so much. You know what I'm saying? Now the over under is at 57. Look at the spread. The spread is at 34 or some shit. The over under is at 57 or 58. Shouldn't the juice be over on the over always? Because if they cover, it must go over, right? But that's not necessary, you know? Like that doesn't mean it's true. You know what I mean? Because you cover doesn't mean the other team could just score 3 or 7 4, not even scored nothing and and shit the bed, you know. So that's why. But Tulane FYU, this right here is a game I'm going to pick FYU. I like FYU here. A lot of people are on Tulane, but I think FYU is a good road team. This is another game that I would look at the over, and I find Tulane is a better team on the road. So we have a good road team. FYU is a good road team, and Tulane is a good road team, but I don't find they're good at home. Right? Instead of so much variables, I would like the over in that game more than the Texas game. So like the plays I like the over in the Utah. I like the over in the Tulane FYU game. I like Texas A&M minus the 33.5. And I like um, Cincinnati to cover against UCLA. And you guys know those plays will be at on Twitter at KWilliams811. And you already know. Recap how to get your back. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Those plays we post on Twitter at KWilliams811. You can follow me on Insta at KWilliams811. DM me for the packages if you want to know the info. I'll tell you how to do it and all that. If you guys are about that life, if you guys are not about that life, you just wait and see the results, and then see if you're about that life. There's no rush. We still do the shows 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. You'll still get free picks, even if you don't get premium picks. But I'm just telling you, you ain't gonna get the same picks as the premium picks, as the free picks. That's for sure. So hit me up in my Twitter for the full the full details. If you don't have Twitter, go make one because it's easier for me to chat with you on the Twitter. Go make a Twitter right now and follow me at kwilliams811. Okay, the MLS. You know, do we? There's no MLS today, but there was MLS yesterday, and we did pretty good. Yeah, you have to sign up. You have to sign up to that Twitter, man. Put your email, make a Twitter, Sam Brahe, put that. You know what I'm saying? You're good. Follow me, hit me up in the message area, and we'll take it from there. It's easy. It's easy. It's as easy as making a Google email, you know? So that would be there. The NFL starts next week. Yes, I'm watching the preseason. I don't like we could break down the games, all that, but like it's preseason. Like you half of the people we're about to break down is not even there when it starts. So like there's no need to waste the time. But I'm telling you, be ready for that first week. We're gonna break down that Thursday night game for sure, 100%. We're gonna recap the plays, okay? And you guys already know. Hit that like button if you didn't already. Subscribe if you didn't already. Tell a friend, tell a family member, and just make sure you bet responsibly. Now, in MLB, we have the Cubs to do the sweep. Okay, we got the Reds -1. We got the under in the Rangers game. Pirates under hits in the Dodgers game. The Giants. WNBA, we got Indiana Fever +5. We got Phoenix -5. We got the under in the Chicago game. In NCAA football, we got Cincinnati. We got Texas A&M to cover. This is all to cover. We got the over in the Utah game. We got the over in the Tulane game. Okay? And my max bet of the day, shit. The max bet of the day is not gonna be a favorite like yesterday. It's gonna be an underdog. Okay? And the underdog, oh, the Sparks, I'm fading them. I have Indiana Fever +5. I don't think Sparks cover. I think Sparks lose outright, honestly. But let's be safe here. We're just trying to win. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to, you know what I'm saying, get greedy now. I like Indiana to cover the spread. And my max play of the day, yeah, I like the over too. I like the over, but you guys know how my overs are, you know? So like I said the over, I like the over, Sam. You are not wrong. But I also like Indiana, and I liked Indiana to cover the spread a little more than I like the over because Los Angeles, I feel that they're only favored because they got blown out the last game. And they have nothing to lose. Whether or not they win or not, they're in the playoffs regardless. Indiana needs this game more than them. And I don't feel that Indiana is going to be a pushover when they play. So I feel it's a safer bet to pick the +5 than the over. So I got the Indiana plus the 5. So that would be the official play. The max bet, I like the Chicago Cubs. I think the Cubs come out here and sweep these Mets. At this plus money too, these guys are disrespectful. I like the Cubs for the max bet, and that would be the max bet of the day. The max, yeah, basically max bet of the day. And you guys already know where to find me at Kobe Williams, 811 K Williams. You'll see a picture of me, 514 Kobe Williams on Instagram. You guys make sure you hit me up for the premium package, the NFL package. I'm gonna discuss it tomorrow too. Hit me up for details. Tell you guys how to contact me, and any other questions, hit me up. I'm friendly. Any other props, whatever you guys want, let me know. I'll be here tomorrow. Make sure you hit that like button, follow, subscribe, and let's kill this bookie tonight. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Friday show. We have a big slate. We have some football. And you already know, every dollar matters. You bet what you can. Don't bet out the box. Stay in the box. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.